my portion. You're like a drop of water in the ocean. To fathom your affections for me would be an unending devotion. Your love surrounds me and calms all of my heart's commotion. To my darkest of nights, to my days that are brighter than bright, you have always been the one in my corner who is willing to fight, until I laid a hold of my inherited rights. My portion. What does it mean when I say all I need is you? Have I stripped it down to what people only see in plain view, instead of being vulnerable and true? David cried, "Purify me," as though he knew that legions of angels could only sing holy. A man after God's own heart seemed to be a statement so full of hypocrisy. But when I look at the Father's eyes, they're so piercing, burning away my shame that seemed to be so unrelenting, until all that was left was the Father's creation. That's surreal me, as though I had actually taken on His Son's identity. How can this be? This perfect man died for me? When I was among the crowd who yelled, "Barabbas, Barabbas, set him free." This love you have for me is so scandalous. It is radical and dangerous, the kind of love that takes on humanity's brokenness. It took our drowsiness in Gethsemane and said, "Step aside so I can focus." While on the cross, you cried, "My love for you will handle this." My portion. You were my heart's first responder. My past was my addiction, and you were my spirit's sponsor, reminding me I was born to conquer, not to be an orphan and wander. You died to make me stronger, and told the enemy her past is behind her. My debt was paid by perfection being martyred. My portion. I stand now with the same DNA as a miracle worker, having the same access, and the word saying I could even go further. Impossible being in my vocabulary is now a non-starter. Where your spirit can take me now has no borders, because you whisper in my ear every morning, "I'm your number one supporter and your eternal rewarder. Grab my hand and come with me to waters uncharted." My portion. You are always my best option, my spirit's greatest disruption. The cross was the signature that I needed to finalize my eternal adoption.